Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages you have for this week from spirit animal guides. And the top three that we have are bee, lizard, and bear. So let's start with bee. Actually, I'm going to pick up all three of them. Okay, so B is community. You're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Okay, so this tells me you are someone that is very powerful in your influence around others, the things that you do, your actions, your words, your energy. You're very good at manifesting things, and you tend to do it without even trying. Like, this is kind of a natural ability because you're so in the moment. You do what you love, which makes you very powerful. And let's see the second card, and community. So this is also telling me you're going to be working with some people. You're going to be influencing and possibly starting some type of community, some type of work in your community. You might already be in this community. Again, it could be something you're starting or just something that you're in, but regardless, your influence is very powerful. People will be looking to you, asking you for guidance and information on different things. And the second card is lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So again, it's talking about how powerful you are. Here it's influence and abundance. You are a queen, and here you're a master of regeneration. So whenever things don't go your way, again, this is you're a very powerful person. You have these qualities, and regardless of when things may happen that you're not happy about, you're able to turn them to your advantage. You're a major influencer. You can see beyond, let's say there's something didn't go your way, there was a certain incident, it wasn't what you were shooting for, but you don't necessarily get angry or frustrated or just want to give up. You're powerful. You can see the positivity in this. Because it wasn't what you were trying to get, possibly it will guide you and open you up to new ways that you would have missed if this hadn't happened. So you see that whenever that occurs, you see the possibility of something greater than what you originally wanted. So you can shift into this, and it goes very well with your creativity and your empowerment, your community, and your creations. And the third animal message, or spirit animal card, is grizzly bear, power. I love that because every single one of these is a very powerful ability that you have to transform. And I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strengths. I never give up. I will succeed. So yes, every single one of these is about moving forward, about being the powerful person you are, connecting with those spirit animals, connecting with that divine power within you. And this February, many of us, we've had some serious upgrades. So this speaks to those upgrades as well. You're more powerful than you ever have been. You're more confident. You can withstand challenges with new eyes and just see through it, see it for something better, and not become frustrated or held back. You're strong in your power. So let me see what the next message. I hope this set's not too busy for you. I did a little spring inspiration decorating. Okay, so the next card is partnership, and I love that partnership came under community. And let me read this. And butterflies for transformation. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So again, you are a powerful creator, an influencer, and people look to you for inspiration, for guidance, for answers on how to better develop their life, how to be more powerful being, how to be inspired and flow with ease the way they see you. So those people are learning to grow with you. They're open to your suggestions because you are this powerful transformer, and they're so drawn and attracted to that. They want that in their life as well. And pilgrimage. I like that pilgrimage came under regeneration because maybe as you're taking some time off to get yourself together or think about these projects that you're putting together, you might take a little pilgrimage for inspiration. You are on a journey to your own greatest. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. So choosing your path, thinking about things more differently than you ever have, seeing hidden meanings, they're now made available to you, choosing what you feel is right for you with confidence, and again, power coming through with your creativeness, your regeneration, and your power. So you're receiving more opportunities than you used to, and you're making healthier choices, whether you take time for a pilgrimage and reflect on it, or when you're in it. This power is just flowing forward. And love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. And that's exactly why, another reason people are so attracted to you. They see how you're just in love with life. You flow to them with ease and grace. You're very powerful. You have a bright light shining in you. And this could be for a lot of you whose heart recently was opened. So because of that new expansion in the heart, you're really vibrating at a high level. Your light is just shining so bright, and people are feeling that love, and it's making your life more joyful. Or the 3 cards on the bottom, this is different than my usual readings, but I'm feeling or hearing that these are going to be, these are gifts that are going to be more expansive to you as you go through this process and continue on with this community. And you are going to become a better listener, or many of you already have. And because you're able to hear in a way that you didn't before, this allows you to speak to people in a way that maybe they didn't hear you the way you wanted them to. This is really powerful. You hear things, the hidden messages. Sometimes people might say one thing, but they have a different meaning. Like you're going to hear your intuition. You're going to realize these things, which is going to strengthen your power even more. You're going to be able to hear and deal with it in a way that it's not going to affect you or hold you back or hurt you in any way. And clarity is another gift. It's going to be easier for you. Your clarity is becoming more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's stronger, but it's becoming a way of life for you. It's not necessarily, you don't always have to stop and think about something. It's just like, it's so obvious to you. Again, you're powerful. You're flowing in a way that you never have. You're very creative. You're moving through life creating and helping people. And so this clarity is just a way of life for you. You don't even realize it. It's just so normal. And connection, I like connection came out also because it's talking about community, it's talking about partnership, and your connections with everyone. You have so many different relationships, something different than what you've experienced before on so many different levels, friendships, partnerships in business, romantic relationships, probably, and also better relationships with your family. This is another one of the gifts. You're just able to better see and understand these relationships in a way that you haven't. You're listening and hearing things so you know how to better communicate which is a really beautiful gift that helps us navigate life and to be more productive while we're here, instead of, maybe in the past we didn't hear things correctly for us and we took the long way around and had to deal with a lot of pain or hurt. That's no more an issue for you. No longer an issue for you. And the last 3 messages I have for you: honor the magic of the land, be nature's friend and ally, assist in recreating Mother Earth's original garden of pure wonder. So this could be one of the things you're creating up here, where it's talking about community and partnership. Maybe you're doing some type of retreat out in nature, or maybe you're building a park or something that has to do with nature. And the second message: let your love overflow. At the end of your life, you will be asked, how deeply did you love? And love coming up twice, so that's very powerful. And the last message is: honor your commitments, be loyal to your soul's longings. This is where you will find joy. And that's exactly what you're doing by creating this community, these friendships, connections, partnerships, and connecting with nature. So those are your spirit animal messages for the week. I hope they were helpful. Good luck on your path, highest blessings, and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages spirit animals have for you. And the top 3 cards are Horse's Freedom, Personal Choice, and Dog Friend. Okay, so starting with our first card. Horse, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So this is about moving forward with the things that you love. It's reminding you what a very powerful person you are, and that you can live in absolute freedom, and you find freedom by doing the things that you love. And the second message was personal choice. And this is an animal spirit deck. And this card does not come out very often. This is the only one that's not an animal, so it gives you a choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So it's giving you that choice to choose the one animal that really resonates with you to add it to this. And the third animal spirit, Dog Friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. So this tells me that you are a very loyal person. You live in freedom, doing what you're doing what you love. And this brings a lot of strength to you, even through challenges. It helps you accomplish your dreams. And you're a very loyal person to whatever it is you do, whether it's business or a friendship with someone. You're kind of a happy-go-lucky at times, but also you're just a very loyal person, whether it comes to what you're doing or your friendships or your personal relationships or family. And you're also a very protective person. And the next message, and look at that, horse came up under horse. So that's like major, major freedom. And action, again, where it's talking about personal choice there, it's talking about action here. Stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. So again, it's reassuring you, telling you to follow your heart, to pursue your dreams. You are powerful. And the movement is where the magic is. And if you're familiar with law of attraction, I think most of us have learned, hopefully by this time, it's good to take breaks and take time off, but movement, even if you don't know what to do, just researching, looking around, trying to find an answer, the movement is where the magic is, because the universe will always bring the answers to you that you need at that time. And the next card, awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So the universe wants you to pay more attention right now. Whatever this project is that you're pursuing and taking action on, be more aware of what's going on around you, because you are receiving information that you're not aware of. Maybe ask to have it sent to you in a specific way that you know without a doubt, or just to help you be able to recognize and acknowledge these messages that you're receiving. And sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred place is the peace you seek. So whatever it is that you do that makes you feel the most powerful, taking that time off, being alone, maybe going out in nature, taking a trip, keeping a journal, just goofing off. Maybe it's watching a show, or maybe treating yourself to a massage or some yoga, something like that. Whatever it is, remember, not to get caught up while you're taking the action, being aware, and you have the personal choice at any time. Sometimes when we're moving forward, we can feel trapped, or that we absolutely have to do something. But remember, you have personal choices. You don't always have to follow through with something if it no longer feels good or the right path for you any longer. And so sometimes when we become confused about that, just taking that time out that you need, go to that sacred space, wherever that is. And the bottom three cards are something that you can look forward to. This is going to be more expansion that's coming into your life. And I love this card. It always makes me think of the two Fridas painting. Balance, more balance is coming into your life. So I like how they have their feet into the earth. So again, sacred space perhaps for you, it's going outside, being in nature, sitting on the ground, putting your bare feet or your hands on the earth, on the trees, whatever it is. But this is naturally occurring because of the freedom in your life and the choices that you're making. Moving forward is bringing more balance into your life in a way that you didn't expect it. And also, productivity is another personal gift, or something that's going to start expanding. It may have already, by this movement and these choices. More productivity, whatever it is you're dealing with, you're learning how to get more done, you're becoming more efficient, and you're really excited about this. This is also causing more movement, more energy, helping you to get it done, because when we do what we love, it energizes us and we don't want to stop, and we love that feeling. We just want to keep going with that passion. So expanding more in your productivity. And the last expansion you can look forward to, reaction. And I love that she's holding those lotus petals. Lotus petals represent spiritual awakening. And the reactions, the way you're handling yourself, reaction and action, I like that those two came up. Because of this new level, the spiritual awakening, the progress that you're making, it's activating certain, what's the word I'm looking for? You're receiving certain activations, the movement you're going through, the energy shifts. It's causing you to see things with new eyes. Your reactions are different, like you're more centered and calm and peaceful when you're dealing with things, which is another reason why your productivity is expanding too, because you're doing what you love. It's balancing you out, and the reactions are more, I want to say, mature. The way you handle things, instead of maybe overthinking, overreacting, and just blowing up. You're more in a tranquil, peaceful state of mind. You see how you can handle this in different ways than you did before. So what a beautiful gift. Oop. And let's see what your last three messages are. Gently place your feet on the path where you were meant to travel. which from this reading, that's exactly what you're doing. Let go of who you think you should be and embrace who you are. And the last message, fill up from the healing waters of Mother Earth's sacred springs and connect to her heartbeat. Become one with energy. So those are your messages, your spirit animal messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what spirit animal messages the universe has for pile 3. And we have turtle, elk, and dolphins. So let's take a closer look. Sea turtle, protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be happy, to be protected and happy. Good Lord, I can't see. Okay, and the second, elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges are limitless. And I love that it's talking about life's flow. You're with harmony and rhythm. You're succeeding, and it's talking about success here. And the last card, dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. So you've got 2 water spirit animal cards here, and both of these are talking about flow, and this is telling you to take more time to celebrate your accomplishments. So you're a hard worker, you're used to persevering. And something that I find very helpful that I just started doing, a lot of times we don't celebrate or acknowledge our accomplishments as much as we should. We're so fixated on the next thing and the next thing. I started writing down once a week the major accomplishments that I made, and then at the end of the week I look at those and just take that day to be proud and celebrate my accomplishments. So this is reminding you, you are protected, you have nothing to worry about. You're in harmony and rhythm, you're succeeding, you're successful, and nobility, paying attention and celebrating your successes. And by doing that, you're also becoming more playful, you're appreciating, you're having fun, you're enjoying. And that brings you more into the moment and in flow. And the next message, union. You have seen and unseen allies draw upon their strength, join forces with friends and flourish. So the universe is reminding you of the unseen, of all of these helpers or beings, your guides that are around you, and maybe you haven't been connecting with them as much. So this is reminding you to ask for help when you think you need it, to allow that co-creation. And also I just want to point out these 3 across, all 3 of these cards have dragons. So that's telling me that some of you should probably look up the spirit animal. That's another one coming through. So you got 4. So look up the spirit meaning for dragon as well. And remember to connect when you're feeling frustrated or stuck, or that you're dealing with things alone. This is not true. You have all of this support, and the universe wants you to remember to ask for this guidance, for this help. And the next card is dignity. And I love that dignity came out under nobility. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. And this is exactly what it's saying under nobility, about taking time to celebrate your achievements and with humility. And this is saying, take pride in yourself and all that you have become. You've come a long way. Think about where you were a few years ago, or even 6 months ago, and how much you've grown. Look at those choices and achievements. And for this to come up twice is telling me that you are someone that really has been skipping or glossing over celebrating your achievements. So again, as I said earlier, something that's really helped me is to make a list during the week. Even if it's just something tiny, that is still progress. So make a list and then, reflect on it Saturday or Thursday, whatever day you take for you, and just celebrate those accomplishments all day long. Think about them. Think about what it took for you to get there. And cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fear, trust the powerful process. So some of you, when we're so driven like that and we don't take time to celebrate, sometimes we can be fearful because we think, we're so used to moving. When we stop, it's like, we panic, like, oh my gosh, I got to keep going. Or, you think you're on a roll, and maybe if you stop too long or you take a break that you're going to lose track, or you're not going to, be able to get back into that flow again. But this is not true. So this is saying surrender, go with the changes, take the time that you need and not to worry. Trust the powerful process. And the bottom 3 cards, this is something that might already be happening or you can look forward to. This is going to be 3 areas of expansion in your life because of the process and the progress. Core. So this is allowing you, as you are connecting and enjoying yourself, having more fun, knowing that it's okay to let go and take these breaks, that you're going through cycles, your core is going to become more powerful. Look how bright that heart is, and she's holding her core, and look how her consciousness is expanding. You're becoming more illuminated, more awakened by connecting with your core and strengthening and balancing that energy. It's helping you to tap into higher consciousness, which I like that this came out under union, because that was the card that's reminding you that you have the unseen allies. And the next card is center, which to me, that is very much like core. Your core is strong, so you're becoming more centered and more connected with nature. I like that she has all of those plants around her. Connecting with higher consciousness, strengthening your core, becoming more connected with earth. So I'm seeing more balanced, as above, so below, connecting with the cosmos, the higher energies, the illumination, and also connecting more with earth, becoming very balanced. And the next expansion you can look forward to is moderation. So you're learning to take moderation into consideration, which again kind of reflects on the nobility and the dignity about taking time to enjoy, appreciate, and be grateful for your achievements. And this is also expanding in other areas of your life. Moderation is something that you had a difficult time with, or you may have had an extremely difficult time with. We get so connected to what we're working on that we can't see anything else beyond that, and we become obsessed. And sometimes this is a good thing, but only for brief periods. So moderation is something that you're learning to better. That's why I think core and center are also 2 of the gifts that are expanding in you. Because of those, you can better understand and balance the moderation in your life instead of being consumed and obsessed with it. And I have 3 last messages. And the first message is, surrender yourself to the flow of life and see how you can influence your future. Keep moving forward and your life's purpose will manifest. So this is talking about, cycles, about surrendering to change. And again, it's talking about surrendering yourself here. And the second message, heal through changing your story. Begin in this moment. Don't look back. So letting go of the past, stop comparing or reliving past events that aren't serving. And access your deep feminine intuition and allow new possibilities to flow. So masculine dominant energy, I'm not surprised, because where you're really obsessed and focusing on and not taking the time to celebrate and appreciate as much with gratitude, This is saying what's going to help you is reconnecting with the feminine energy. So doing some meditations to help with that. So those are your messages, your spirit animal messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path, highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.